Colten Brown. I'm 10 years old.
Now, your mom was telling me that do you have like a dedicated field or part of the field that is yours? Tell me about it.
So it's across the road. It's about 2.5 acres. We usually do wheat, corn, soybeans, and hay.
So what all do you get to do on the farm?
I get to drive a lot.
What are some of the things that you like to drive around the farm?
The 806 and the combine.
How many acres have you been able to plant yourself?
This year, probably about 20.
Tell me what you like about farming.
I like almost all of it. Getting to work on stuff and planting and combining.
How's planting been so far?
Good.
Good. Do you have any breakdowns or anything?
Nope.
Tell me about what equipment do you plant with?
We either use the 806 or the 1086. We use a 72,000, I think. Maximizer too.
So I was out here when you were harvesting, and if you remember, how did harvesting go this year? Tell me about how.
It went good. Well, when we were combining the 1660, something broke in and grain started leaking, so we had to switch to that combine. Then we fixed that one, and then we had to switch back.
Did you get help fix it? Tell me about what all you do on your 2.5 acres.
I just do corn and soybeans in it. So over there where the rye is, that was my first field I ever had. And Andy and my mom let me plant it whenever I wanted to. I planted it a little too early. Then it only got about that big. So then I learned my lesson.
Gotcha. And what was the lesson you learned?
Don't plant too early, because the neighbors were planting. I was like, I might as well plant too.
Right? Did you get done before your neighbors? No.
And then I started out with like these little patches. I put corn and soybeans in it. I took this corn stalk to fair, and it had 6 ears on it.
How'd you do at the fair?
I got third place somehow. And for the past 3 years, I've been getting first place for the tallest corn stalk.
Gotcha. So imagine yourself in 10, 15 years. What's Colten doing?
Farming, or because I wanted to be a diesel mechanic or a seed salesman too. I'm toy farming currently. I've been doing it since I was able to crawl around and play. I have a mixture of International, Steiger, Alistair Chalmers, and John Deere, and Ford.
And why do you like International?
Because it doesn't break down as much as John Deere.
So if you were to give other kids your age advice if they want to go into farming, what would you tell them?
Save up your money and either try to rent a field or buy one. Then keep saving your money. Then try buying farm equipment and seed, and then get bigger from there.
So you said you like harvesting better. What do you like about going out doing harvest?
Because we get to pay the hard work off, and driving the combine's a lot of fun, and it was a lot of fun in planting, I think.
What about the hardest part about planting?
For my field, I've been having to pay for my fertilizer and seed, so I don't want to go bankrupt.
Oh, you're paying out of your own pocket for fertilizer and seed?
Yeah, but Andy's helping me too.
So you're running it like your own business. So tell me about how that all works.
So I usually have to pay for my nitrogen and seed and fertilizer.
Gotcha. So do you get to keep all the profits from the farm?
Yeah, then I have to use it again.
Awesome. I see you got an old Farmall behind you.
Yep.
So do you like driving that? Tell me about the Farmall.
So at Brookfield Tractor Show, I was gonna pull it, but then the rain came and then it got too wet, so I couldn't pull it. And there's an international sticker beating up a John Deere guy.
How do you think your hay's gonna do this year?
Pretty good by the way it looks right now.
How do you help out with cutting?
Andy usually mows, then I wait a little bit, then go ahead and ted it. Then if it dries out enough that day, I'll rake it, or the next day I will. Then we wait a couple days, then we bale it.
And you do small square bale?
We do both, because our sheep, and we like giving them round bales, so we don't have to like carry lots of little square bales, because we have about 40 sheep.
Who do you think are better, city kids or farm kids?
Farm kids.
Why are farm kids better?
Because they know more about like how to do stuff, and city kids are more like, they're like, I don't really know what that is. And plus they're usually all on their phone, and they're kind of not good at driving. I bet I could drive better, plus I usually get to drive the truck while we load up round bales.
Well, that sounds fun. Colten, thanks for taking the time.
You're welcome.
I wish you the best of luck, rest of planting, and in your first cut.